hard. It's really hard. And I want everybody to understand that it's hard, but it's simple. And this is the reason why I didn't give up. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amlin Moore. I'm a business coach and a trainer. And this space is to be able to help business owners and entrepreneurs with a little bit of lifestyle content to be able to live a life and run a business that they love. I'm going to share with you some of the things that I've learned in over a decade in business, and I hope somebody can be able to help you to be able to build a better business and just know that you're doing okay. To start up a business, the fastest way I want you to do is to go from what comes to you naturally. This is a thing that I teach all my clients, and I hope that it's be able to help you too. I always tell them, just pick up your phone and ask this question. I would like you to tell me 2 things that you feel that I'm good at, and I want you to give me your honest feedback. And send that to a couple of friends, 5 or 10. You will start to get people telling you what you're good at. Maybe you speak well, you listen well, you pay attention to details. Things like that start to give you an idea what you're good at. And then you have to look inwards. There's certain things that come to you naturally. There's people that are great with digital creation. There are people that are good with content writing or copywriting. There's some people that are good at speaking. There's some people that are great at creating designs. They can do it all day. The person hates the fact of technology. So you have to start from something that comes to you naturally, something that you know. Some people, it comes from their profession. My background is law, so reviewing documents, being able to give legal opinions, being able to write things might come to me a little bit naturally because that's something I've studied professionally. So when you're thinking about starting a business, go from a place of what you know, something that comes to you easily, and then you can go ahead and do market research. Market research helps you to find out if this your passion and this your interest can be something that can solve a problem in the marketplace. Because a business is simply bringing a solution to a problem, putting it together, getting people to pay you for it, and that is value right there. I want you to not be stuck in the business plan stage. Now, most people that write business plans are writing it maybe for a bank, they want to loan. But for me personally, if you're starting your own business, I say skip the business plan stage. The thing that has worked for me for every single business that I've started and built over the years to become successful and actually make me good money is deciding what it is, getting market research, and going in and doing the work. You're going to test a lot of things. There's some things that you might start up as a business, and the world, the marketplace is going to tell you that it is dead on arrival. I remember creating a course one time that I was so excited about, and I just only had 6 people buy it. Even though I made 6 figures from that course, afterwards it was dead on arrival. Nobody ever bought it. So it spoke to me that, okay, maybe it's the name of the course. The people that actually took the course were excited, but maybe the name that I gave it was the reason why a lot of people were not doing it. The market is going to give you response on your product or your service. That way you know that this is not a good service. I need to go back to drawing board and make it better again. Passion is very important, because passion is energy. When I talk about business startup, when I talk about talking to my clients, helping people scale their business, it lights up my world because I feel like I know what it feels like to start up a business and not having anybody being able to show you how to do it, trying to figure things out for yourself. Being passion and being able to have that energy that you can transfer to other people. If I'm talking about hair and I'm talking about, this hair is nice, it's gorgeous, I hope you like it. It's different from when I'm saying, oh my gosh, I love my hair, it's nice, it's gorgeous, it makes me feel confident. You can tell from my voice and my energy that I'm passionate about what I sell. You can tell that I'm passionate about my business. So passion is going to transfer. Now, not everybody who is passionate about a business means that it's going to be successful, but you cannot remove passion and energy from a business that is going to be successful. That is something that I found. If you're doing anything, you're creating something, you're in a business, passionate about it, just let it go. Because your passion is going to help you push you to a point where even when you need to quit, you're thinking about, no, I love this, I believe in this, I want to keep going. Passion needs to be there, because passion in what you do is going to light the fire of the person that you're saying, this is a solution to the problem that you want, and they will go ahead and buy from you, and you can now go ahead and be able to continue to solve their problem, and your business grows and you make money. If this is making sense to you so far, I want you to make sure you subscribe so that you get notification every single time I put up a video, so you're first to watch it. I want you, as a business owner or an aspiring entrepreneur, to know that you need to consistently test the waters. When they say in the online space, is TikTok gonna work for my business? Test it, try it. If you create this kind of long form content, try and create a short form content. In your business, try and test different things. Do not just conform to the norm of using one single format, because that's what people do. They say go to school, get a job, and they're gonna have money and live a life that you love. How many of us question that? So many of us have questioned us and started our own business. Some people never question that and wake up at 40 or 50 or 60 and say, oh my gosh, they lied to me. So as an entrepreneur, I've found out in my years of being in business, when I start to question the norm and start to ask myself, what if I do this? Yes, what if I fail? But what if I succeed? I am constantly questioning myself, and I'm constantly questioning the status quo, and that allows me to consistently grow. So you need to be making sure you're always thinking outside the box, you're always questioning the status quo, you're always thinking, what if? You're always thinking about, what if I do it this way? What if I do it that way? So your mind is open to look at things differently. I want you to be so passionate about improving your product or your service. This is something that people feel like, I've built a great business, I love it. The business that you built or the product that you built on day one is never going to be the same if your business is around for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. That product, you need to, when you look at it, you almost laugh at the product and say, oh my gosh, this is the first prototype, this is the first offer that I have, I got better, I'm giving more value, I'm improving it, because you're going to get feedback from your customers and your clients. They're going to tell you what they like. You're going to be seeing what makes them light up, the challenges that they have, to improving your products. That is a way that your business will always thrive. If your product gets better, people buy it easier, people buy more of it, then you always have a business. But if your product is the same as it was 20 years ago, people are innovating, things are coming up, you have competition coming into the market, and then your business is going to die. So I figured out that if I'm committed about improving my product, if I'm committed about giving more value that I'm getting paid for, if I'm committed about giving my clients and my customers a better experience by improving my product and the processes and the relationship with them, my business is always going to thrive. I want to say this. It's hard. It's really hard. There are so many times I wanted to quit and give up because it's really hard. Especially being a mom. You know, when I started my businesses, I was married and I was just going to get married, and then I had a little baby on the way. There's so much sacrifice I had to do. Sleepless nights, giving up. I remember when my baby was just like 6 months old and I had to leave my baby and take my breast pump because I was still exclusively breastfeeding, and had to pump because I needed to feed that baby. And I remember nights and I would cry because I'm away from my baby, but I needed to build my business. I had a business that I was putting in, and that was a sacrifice that I had to make. So you have to make sacrifices in your business for it to be successful. You have to make sacrifices when you don't feel like, sacrifice of time, sacrifice about time with your loved ones, sacrifices about not being able to go certain places, sacrifice of money. Sometimes I had to sell stuff just to be able to have enough money to put in my business. So you're gonna make sacrifices, and the sacrifice never really stops. It just gets a little bit easier. Now, in the initial stage when I started to build my business, I used to have mom guilt because I had to leave my baby. But now I don't have the mom guilt anymore because I understand the sacrifices that I made is for the benefit of myself and also for my children in the future. If you agree to continue to sow, test, improve, persist, all the successful businesses that you know, none of them knew where they were going to be 20 years ago. You have to decide and agree that you're going to continue to sow into your business, you're going to continue to test and improve your product, you're going to persist for a sustained period of time to see the results of what you want happen. You would also give your business time. Because this is something that I see a lot of people make that mistake. You start up a business today, you want it to be successful a year later. But if you push for a sustained period of time for the next 5, 10 years, you would see a better result in what you're putting in. I want to tell you that you're doing okay. You are better than the percentage of people that wanted to start up a business but haven't. You are better than the people that have started and quit. You are where you are because you want to be where you are. I know that videos like this made me not quit when I wanted to quit because I had somebody else say it's hard. I had somebody else say, if I can do it, you can do it. I had somebody else tell me something that I was like, oh wow, so that means I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy that it's hard. I'm not crazy that I have this mom guilt. I'm not crazy that I have to put in the work. I'm not crazy that I have to improve my product. Yes, you have to do all of these things, and still, you're not even sure about the future. But the only thing you're sure about the actions that you can take, the actions of constantly improving your product, the actions of constantly showing up for yourself in your business, the actions of constantly saying, I'm good enough, and I'm just going to do my best and leave the rest to God. The actions of understanding that business is not a linear thing, it's going to go this way. Some days are going to be hard, some days are going to be easier, some days it's going to be up, your sales are going to be up, some days your sales are going to be down. But this is all about how it is. This is what it comes in entrepreneurship. This is what it comes in running a business. So just keep going. And I'm going to continue to make sure you stay tuned in, make sure you stay signed up, make sure you subscribe so that you continue to get videos that can be able to help you build the business and the life that you want. And if you know better, I strongly believe that you would do better. And put in the comment section if you run a business for no matter how long, some things that you've done that be able to help you maybe starting up your business, things that be able to help you to sustain your business, best advices that you got as you run your business. That's be able to help you. Take care.